Fraser, Mark?
Well, there is a concern about what we are seeing and the historic nature of what we are seeing. Each of these meetings has been about a number of topics and a number of issues. What we are finding, whether it was in meeting 1 or I think this is meeting 10 or 11, is that the players are engaged. The players are very interested in having conversations about what it is that we're seeing, why it is that we're seeing it, and what considerations now moving forward we have as a result of what we're seeing. So from start to finish, teams are engaged, teams are interested. As I mentioned, there's more than one topic that's being discussed.
How do you categorize frustration, anger? How do you categorize their feelings about it in general, the players?
Well, I think all of the above. Anytime you find yourself in a place where you either individually haven't seen certain things happen before, or for those that may have seen it, you have to go back quite a ways to suggest that what you're seeing is what you have seen before. All of that manifests itself in questions, concerns, agitations, anger, all the above, and rightly so. Excuse me, and rightly so. So whether you are a young player, whether you are a veteran player, anywhere you are along the food chain, appreciating or trying to appreciate why in an industry that's doing as well as our industry is doing, we have as many players out of work as we do. Not just the numbers, but also the quality of the players that are still at home just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Tony, is any of that anger or frustration being directed at you and the PA about what was negotiated in this CBA?
Guys asked questions about what was negotiated. A number of guys were involved during the course of those negotiations. So oftentimes the questions are offered, and even the players who were there answer those questions themselves. So to the extent that the guys have questions about what was done or what wasn't done, or probably just as importantly what it is that they're hearing that's not 100% accurate, those questions are asked room to room.
Tony, do you think there is culpability, maybe not even just this CBA, but the last few CBAs, maybe not anticipating where this might have been going with teams tanking or analytics taking over, not liking players over 30, etc.?
To the extent that there were proposals made looking to address any number of questions or concerns or perhaps trends, those proposals were made. To the extent that I mentioned earlier, everything seems to come back to the competition on the field. It does, and it's a conversation that I think everybody should want to have. Meaning, when fans, when players are questioning whether or not the best 750 are on the field, and fans are questioning whether or not they're seeing the best 750 on the field at any given time, that's not a conversation that any of us should want to have. So there were discussions, have been and continue to be, unfortunately, where a lot of the focus is on exactly that.